Sometimes we look at others and think, they didn't work as hard as I did. They came late. They don't deserve the same reward. But in the kingdom of heaven, things don't work the way we expect, because God's justice is not like ours. His justice is mercy. And when mercy rules, comparison dies. Jesus told a story about a landowner who went out early in the morning to hire workers for his vineyard. He agreed to pay them a fair wage for the day, a single denarius, and sent them to work under the rising sun. The sound of tools, the warmth of the morning light, and the sweat of the first hour filled the field. They worked with purpose, believing they'd earn their pay by evening. But as the day went on, the landowner went out again. At noon, then again around 3 in the afternoon, he saw others standing by, empty-handed, waiting, hoping someone would notice them. He said, "Go and work in my vineyard. I will pay you what is right." And even later, almost at sunset, he went out once more and found a few still standing there, forgotten by others, but not by him. They had waited all day for an opportunity, and even at the last hour the call came. So they ran. Because when grace calls, you don't walk, you run. When evening came, the owner gathered them all, from the first to the last. He began paying those who came at the end of the day, and to everyone's surprise, they received the full wage, 1 denarius, the same as those who worked since sunrise. And the ones who came early watched in silence. Their faces changed. Their gratitude turned into comparison, their hearts into judgment. They said, "We worked all day under the burning sun. Why do they get the same as us?" But the owner answered, "My friend, I did you no wrong. Didn't we agree on this amount? Take what is yours and go." Then he looked at them with grace in his eyes and said, "Are you envious because I am generous?" And there, in that one sentence, God revealed his heart. Grace is never unfair. It's simply undeserved. This is what God is like. He gives grace, not based on how long we've served, but on how deeply we receive his love. Some came early. They grew up in church, walking with God from youth. Others came late, after mistakes, regrets, and scars. But in the end, the reward is the same, salvation. Heaven is not a trophy for the perfect. It's a gift for the forgiven. So if you came late, don't hang your head. If you're just starting your walk with God, lift your eyes, because the door is still open, and the same reward waits for you. Maybe you've wasted years chasing the wrong things. Maybe you've tried to fill the emptiness with success, people, or pleasure. But listen, God never stopped calling you. You might think you missed your chance, but grace doesn't run on your schedule. It runs on his mercy. It doesn't matter if the sun is already setting on your life. He still says, "Come, there's work to do. There's a place for you." Even if you arrive at the final hour, heaven will still open its gates for you. And if you've been working in God's vineyard for years, don't lose your fire. It's easy to turn routine into religion, to serve without feeling, to sing without believing, to pray without expecting. You started with passion, but maybe now you're tired. You compare, you question, you wonder if it's still worth it. But remember, you're not working for recognition, you're working for relationship. Because one day God will send new workers. They'll come broken, hungry, desperate. They'll run faster, love deeper, give everything, because they have nothing left to lose. Don't look at them with envy, look at them with joy. Because the same grace that saved you is now saving them. So whether you came early or at the very last hour, keep your eyes on the owner of the vineyard. Not on the others, because salvation is not a competition, it's a gift. A gift of grace, given by the one who never forgets anyone. And one day, when the work is done, we'll all stand together, the early and the late, and hear the same voice say, "Well done." The last will be first, and the first will be last. Matthew 20:16. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs grace today. Follow for more to rise again.